Yon World, what's the deal? It's your boy Original back with another live stream for y'all. November 1st, right? I got a feeling November about to be a real good month for us. I just want to go over some math I just found out, or I just figured out. I just figured out about these charts, man. So I figured out how to read, you know, within the price of the chart. I figured out how to read the market capital. I know this probably simple. I know a lot of y'all probably understand it. Then at the same time, I know it's a group of people who don't understand it. Like when you look at certain prices of the coin, when it go up, right, you can track the market capital. Like you can actually track the market capital. And I want to give y'all an example, right? I want to give y'all an example using a couple different cryptocurrencies that I'm invested in. I feel like we made some good picks in November to ride out. We made some good picks in October. Excuse me. We made some good picks in October to ride out November. Like I said, I feel like crypto is moving in the crypto gaming space. And I just want to explain what I just learned, what I just figured out, right? So when we look at Tsuzuki Inu, and you see the price, right? You see what 10 zeros 5-7, right? 10 zeros 5-7. And when we look at the price, how you can figure out the market capital, right? If you go to Suzuki, hold on, let me refresh this, right? So we see current price 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zeros 5-7, right? And we click on the Ether scan, we see the fully diluted market cap is $57 million, right? So what I figured out is that every decimal this goes up, every decimal it goes up represents $1 million in market cap, right? So when Suzuki Inu get to a price like Mononoke Inu, right? Because you see Mononoke Inu right now is at 9 zeros 366. So that means Mononoke Inu market capital, if we click on the Ether scan, it should be $366 million or around that, right? So we see they market cap 359, but let me just refresh it, make sure it didn't go down. You see, you see right now Mononoke is at 9 zeros 359. And when you look at the Ether scan, the fully diluted market cap is $359 million, right? So every decimal point this goes up is $1 million in market capital. And you could track this on just about every chart, right? So when Suzuki Inu get to a price like Mononoke Inu, it's going to have a $359 million market cap. And you could take that, right? You could take that number and you can know what to expect once it hits those market caps if you use the calculator, right? I use this calculator. It's called freeonlinecalculatoruse.com. And if you use this calculator with what I just explained to y'all, like how you can tell how every point it goes up is $100 million. So right now we at a $57 million market cap. And you could do this on every coin. I'm going to show y'all like Satama so y'all can see Satama too. But you could do this on every coin. For example, when Suzuki hits, hold on, let me copy Mononoke current price. And then if we paste Mononoke current price, I already got everything set up. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy at this price. This was just the current price. Hold on, let me put the price I bought at that price, around that price. But when it gets to Mononoke market cap, my current value will go up and it'll be worth $26,000. Now, say, like, let's say Suzuki reaches a 500 million dollar market cap. $500 million, you would just have to put 500, right? A $500 million market cap would bring my current shares to $37,000, right? So I hope I'm explaining this right for y'all. Let me read some of these comments. What's up, Daniel? Dan, how much of this should I buy? Man, you need trillions. You really need trillions, but get as much as you can. I bought 180 trillion. Yeah, that's a good amount. Is 100 start on this? You know, it's still early on this project, so I'm gonna show y'all like the projection. Like, say if this project reach $1 billion or $5 billion, you know what I'm saying? I think it has the potential. I think crypto gaming within these next couple months has the potential to reach like over $500 billion. Like even Mononoke, I think even Mononoke, because what people don't understand about this project that I'm, promoting is that they're going through a Certec audit. They're going through a Certec audit and they're releasing a video game. So once that's out in the community, and we can see the Certec audit and we can see the game, that's gonna bring a lot of money into this project. Suzuki was audited by a company called Tech Rate, and they getting listed on multiple exchanges. So I think once Suzuki get listed on all of the different exchanges they about to get listed on and release the game, Suzuki gonna blow up. So if we keep going, it's still early in these projects. I was saying that to say, like, you can put $100 and still get like 100x return on your money. So you know what I'm saying? You can still make a lot of money off of that. I put in 6,500. Yeah, you gonna have a good return for sure. Hey bro, what's your prediction for this coin? I'm at 15x. Don't know when to sell. This coin has the potential to reaching $1 billion market cap, at the minimum, man. I think it's gonna reach, I think it has the highest potential is like of $5 billion market cap, excuse me. I think the highest potential for this coin is like a $5 billion market cap. But I'm about to go over like what the price would be. And this calculator that I'm using is based on my current shares. So I only have 74 trillion. I bought 74 trillion for $500. I made a live about it. Y'all can go back and look at it. But this calculator I'm using is called Free Online Calculator Use. Yeah, you got to just look up Free Online Calculator Use in Google and you'll be able to find it. But like, this is the price right here. Right, let me show you. This price I got right here, as far as my gross return, is when Suzuki hits a $500 million market cap, right? We only 6 days old, y'all. This project is like a week old and it already reached a $57 million market cap in a week. So I feel like with the potential and growth over the next 2 months, 60 days, 60 to 90 days, I'll get this project. It's gonna see a lot of return. So I wouldn't sell like throughout, this holiday season. I wouldn't think about selling throughout this holiday season. Wait until it gets listed. Don't sell back through Uniswap. You know what I'm saying? Just if you can hold for that long and not sell back through Uniswap so you don't gotta pay as much, then that's what I recommend. I bought 28 trillion, gotta stack my bread up. Yeah. Damn, I'm a college student, just trying to make something for the future. Yeah, you can, like, getting in early on this project. I could do the math for 100. I could do the math for like $100 right now and what it'll turn into. What should the slippage be? The slippage should be 12 to 15%. Always start with the lower number though, like start with like 12%, so you ain't got to give up that much. But like set it between 12 and 15% and just work with it. Do you think Suzuki will outperform Mononoke? Mononoke is falling hard. I think both of these projects are very early, and they both gonna have a good run. As the community grows, as more information, more listings happen, and it's just gonna grow. So let me go back to the calculator real quick. So this is the return at a $500 million market cap, right? And a $500 million market cap would put it at 905, right? It'll be 905, and then that'll put it at a $500 million market cap. Now we could keep going up within that. Let's say if we get to an $800 million market cap, it'll bring my gross return of $59,000, right? And if we got to $1 billion as a market cap, let's just do that. So we gonna change this to a 1. So it should be 1,000. Yep. And then we would be at 8 zeros, right? We would be at 8 zeros, 1. It'll be 8 zeros, 1. And if we get to $1 billion of market cap, that would bring my total shares to $74,000, right? And if we got to where I projected to go, which is $5 billion, right? And this is just my personal projection, right? It's not financial advice. $5 billion, just from what I've been seeing in some of these coins, that would bring, my total return to $372,000, right? Now, depending on your shares, it depends on how much you would get, once the market capital reaches those amounts. Now, I know somebody said they wanted to put $100 in, all right? Somebody said they wanted to put $100 in. We're going to do the math on that. Yeah, please do the math. I'm trying to get on your level. Have you heard of a new metaverse token called Merit Circle? I haven't. Where can we buy without Ethereum? This coin will be listed on xt.com. It'll be listed on KuCoin.com, Hotbit, a couple other cryptocurrency exchanges. They are all in the development though. It's not available yet. Right now, this project is early. Like I said, it's only a week old. So in order to invest in it, you have to invest through Uniswap. But I feel like it's worth it to be an early holder of this token. This token also gives back a 2% reflection. So when people buy and sell the coin, the holders, get 2% on those transactions. How many zeros could be knocked out by next year? I think it could have 2 zeros, right? 2 zeros knocked out will give it $1 billion market cap. So I think this coin could get $1 billion market cap. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like. If it loses 1 zero, that'll be $100 million market cap. If it loses 2 zeros, then it's in $1 billion market cap, right? And I just figured out how to read these crypto charts a little bit more when they in micro penny stock. So right now we currently at $57 million. This coin has got as high as $80 million, right? This coin has got as high as $80 million. Obviously, people seeing them profits, they cash out, but this project is going to be even bigger, right? This project definitely getting the 500 million, and $1 billion is possible as well. So let me do the math for if you put in $100, right? Let's do the math for that. So Go down here on Coin Market Cap. If y'all didn't notice, you can always, whatever currency or crypto you invested in on Coin Market Cap and on CoinGecko, it's like a mini calculator. You can just put in how much money you want to put in, and it'll tell you exactly how many coins you will get. Then I use the numbers to word converter because these numbers be too big. So this would be 1,744,000,000,000. So with $100, you will still get a trillion shares, and that's good, right? You know, it's getting more expensive for a trillion shares, but it's still good. So we put that in the calculator, right? And let's just do the math. Like, we're gonna see, all right, current price of Suzuki. Let's see what the price of that, if you would have bought when I bought, it'll show. So when I first bought that same price, you know what I'm saying? That's for that same amount of shares. When I first bought, it was only worth $15. And right now, those amount of shares, 1.7 trillion, will be worth $100. So when I first bought, it was worth 15. Now they worth 100. So the price is increasing, right? So if we use this, all right. So let's start off, and let's say when we get to Mononoke, price, and you put in $100 right now, that $100 would turn into $600, right? It'll turn into $600. Now it's just showing the total investment amount is $15 because I got the share price at purchase the same price when I first bought. So if we change that, let me show you. If we change that, it's gonna say $100, and then your total profit will be 500. So total investment $100, total profit 500, right? And this is when we get to a $350 or $350 million market capital. Excuse me. This is when we get to $350 market cap. So if you take that, right, let's say when we get to a $500 million market cap with $100 invested right now, that'll bring you to $882, right? Total profit 772. When we get to 800 million market capital, that'll bring the $100 investment to $1,200, right? That'll bring a $100 investment to $1,200. Now, let's say we get to a billion, right? If we get to a billion, hold on. So 1,000. Hold on, let me make sure that's 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. This will be $1 billion in market cap, right? That $100 that you invested right now at the current price will turn into $1,600. In a $5 billion market cap, in the greatest scenario, it would turn into $8,000, right? $8,600 if we get to a $5 billion market cap. And that's just with $100 invested in Suzuki right now. So, I mean, that's a good return, like for a speculative investment, like when you want to just throw something in, you know. But a lot of these projects, it's good to get in a project early, but you just got to do your due diligence and research and make sure that the projects you invested in, make sure they're getting listed on external exchanges. Make sure they have a utility. Make sure they have some sort of community. Because the thing about right now in crypto, these community driven tokens, they have a lot of potential to make money, right? And definitely when YouTubers start talking about them, they blow up because that's how we find out about a lot of these coins, like through YouTubes, or if y'all in certain Telegram groups. It's the only way to kind of find out about certain plays early. So you got to get in early on certain projects, but you got to pick the right ones. And I think I can vet. I think my vetting has been pretty good so far, as far as like the picks I promoted. People have made money on every coin I've talked about on my channel. So I feel like Suzuki is going to be a hidden gem. I will hold this coin at least for 2 months, right? See what it does. It's a lot of other projects y'all can invest in that's way more developed. But when you invest in it early in a project, you got to do research. You got to believe in it, because an early investor in the right project can get you a lot of money. And that's what we here for, right? We here to make money. So we got to make sure we doing our research, we picking the right project. Suzuki gained 6,000 holders the first week. Bro, have you ever tried to buy a coin and it failed, but you still got charged a fee? I haven't. I haven't experienced that. I don't know if were you trying to swap out a token for another token? Because what happened to me before, like one time I was trying to swap Floki. I was trying to swap out Floki Inu for Satama Inu on Uniswap. And it's like you got to pay 2 gas fees when you do that. Like you got to pay like a protocol gas fee, then you got to pay the swap gas fee. So what happened was I paid the protocol gas fee and I didn't pay the swap gas fee. So it was like the Floki didn't get transferred into Satama, but I still paid that. It was like a $20 gas fee for it to interact. But I was still able to go back and create that pair without having to pay the protocol fee after that. So I could still swap the Floki to Satama, basically, what I'm saying. But yeah. But this method I was going over, y'all can even do it for Satama Inu, right? You look at Satama Inu price right now. Satama Inu is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 zeros, right? 7 zeros, 7-3 is bouncing. But if we look at the Ether scan, right? We look at the Ether scan, the fully diluted market cap is 7 billion. So, for example, with Satama, right? If Satama eat a zero, for Satama to eat a zero, that'll be a $10 billion market cap, right? That'll be $10 billion in market capital if Satama eat a zero, right? If this number go up to 8, that means they got $8 billion in market capital, right? Now, if Satama eat 2 zeros, they would need $100 billion in market capital to eat 2 zeros. So as I look at these charts more, I can understand them a little more. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Suzuki is at a $59 million market capital. Mononoke, let me refresh that. Mononoke is at a $364 million market cap. So I'm figuring out how to read these a little better. Anybody know a crypto where I can make a quick flip? Um, if you invest in the right project, you can make a lot of money. But the thing about um trying to make a quick flip when these coins not listed on the exchange, you gotta, when you want to make a quick flip, make sure the coin is listed on the exchange and invest in a project that's already growing like Satama, and put money in, and and take out when you up 80%, or something like that. Because Satama the bull run is like, you have to invest in Satama in July, for real, for real. Like, we being 100%, unless you got, 5,000, or unless really you need, like, if you got like 3,500 and up, you can get a good position in Satama right now. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna need thousands, to invest in Satama right now and to see a good return on your money, because it would have to go up so much in market capital before you get that return that you would get, on a smaller cap project, right? A smaller market cap project that can go to 1 billion, that haven't reached, 100 million yet. So, man, it's like, if you invest in one of these projects early, you just got to hold it down, because if you sell too early, you're gonna, if you sell too early in any of these projects, you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay all of them fees through Uniswap, and it's gonna be like you didn't even get any profit because you sold too early, when you could have waited until your money, 4x in a way, and then when they moved it to an exchange where you got a better rate on it, you know. But yeah, now the market cap is at 62 million, right? It got as high as $86 million in market cap. $86 million Suzuki, right? And yeah, I like this project. Let me refresh. See, I like this project a lot. Tsuzuki giveaway. Let's see, at 1 billion market cap. So they already expecting a $1 billion market cap. And we did the math on that. Like, as far as my shares, we put in my amount, 74 trillion with 1 billion. So we get to a $1 billion market cap, right? Just off Suzuki. They think they're gonna hit $1 billion market cap. We aim to bless as many people as we can. Suzuki giveaway. I just might enter this. I just might enter this giveaway. See what they talking about. But I like the community. They trending. They be trending on Dex tools too. Going crazy. Diamond hands. And the patterns, like, it's forming bullish patterns, y'all. It's forming real bullish patterns. Like, crazy, yo. Like, crazy. Yeah, I'm holding some time, dog. Very bullish patterns on that Suzuki, y'all. And liquidity is locked. Liquidity is locked for a year. This is a safe project, y'all. They have been audited. The liquidity is locked. It's very safe project, man. Your money is there. Like, you can, you know what I'm saying, withdraw. Right? So I like this project a lot. I like this project a lot. and they thinking about a $1 billion market cap. So I'm definitely holding it down. I put in $500 and it has the potential to turn to 74 racks. So yeah, make a video. You blocked. But yeah, y'all. So that's my new math. I just figured something out. You can read the charts, right? Look at these numbers. Every decimal point, it go up or down. That's $1 million in market capital. Right now, Tsuzuki Inu is sitting at $59 million in market capital. This coin got the potential to go to $1 billion in market capital. So when you knowing that, like, you can go to the calculator and see how many shares you need to buy, and you can enter in the price you buying the shares at and the price you're gonna sell the shares at. And you can see, your total gross return and everything. So if y'all need help with any of this, feel free to leave a comment. It's your boy Yon World. I just wanted to hop on and put y'all up on this game, to help y'all better read those charts so you can understand, like, when the price goes up, how much market capital is in that coin, and you can better position yourself, like how many coins do you need. I think in these projects where it's a quintillion coins, like if you come across a project and you see it's a quintillion, right? Uh, the best position you can get is a quadrillion, right? You can get a quadrillion, but you would need hundreds of trillions, right? Hundreds of trillions to see, good returns, like very fast. You know what I'm saying? Like within the early developmental stages. But if you have trillions of shares in these projects, you will see nice returns from them. So when you're getting in new on projects, um, I recommend buying as many shares as you can. Definitely, if you think you found a secret gem before everybody got on it, get as many as you can, because once the price go up, you're gonna always wish you had more. You know, you're gonna always wish you had more. Have you ever auctioned for a new coin? What you mean, Black Rose? Like, have I ever auctioned for a new coin? Big Papa, appreciate it, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat. How many shares you got, Yon, for Tsuzuki? I got 74 trillion. Right, I got 74 trillion Tsuzuki shares. Like I said, like when the projects are in the quintillion, like even my position, it's a good position. Don't get me wrong, because I only paid $500 for it. But I feel like in projects like that, you need like 100 trillion. If you got at least 100 trillion and up, you're gonna see returns pretty fast. But get as many trillion as you can in early projects like this. Get as many trillion as you can. See, right now it's $100 for every 1.7 trillion. So, for what I paid, $500, you might only get like around 7 trillion, shares, because you're only getting 1.7 trillion for every 100. So you might get like 7 trillion shares for 500. But I got, you know, what I got. No, I did put in a little extra. I put in like, how much extra? I think I put in like $39 extra. But when I first bought 500, I only got 56 trillion shares. Then I bought 15 trillion more, excuse me. And that brought me to my current price. But I bought in a dip. It was going up, then it had dip, and I was like, let me grab some more. How much can I make off 1.29 trillion coins? Uh, you can make it, your return will be in the thousands, like not in the tens of thousands, but like it'll be in the thousands for your return. Are you paid to promote this project? No, I'm not paid to promote this project. Um, Somebody in my live had told me about this project, and I just looked it up on my own. And like once I read the roadmap to Tsuzuki, right? And I saw like that they about to get listed they about to have an interactive game. First off, they about to have an interactive browser game. They getting listed. They about to have 3 coin listings, right? They about to have Coin Tiger, Buy Box, and Biloxi listing, right? They also getting listed on xt.com. They getting listed on Hotbit, KuCoin, CoinSpot. All of this is happening like within the next 2 months. They about to redesign their website. They dropping an iOS and Android app. So they doing a lot. They also dropping an NFT store. They doing a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna invest in this project. You know, I only want to invest in projects that are going to get listed on external exchanges because once I buy in the coin early, I don't want to sell back through Uniswap. I never sell back through Uniswap. I always transfer my coins out of Uniswap to sell. Mirror Circle is a new project and plans to launch on a second, but the launch is an auction on Copper Launch. I'm not even familiar. I'm not 100% familiar with Copper Launch. Like, what is that, Black Rose? I'm interested to know what you're talking about, but I just don't know. Where you be finding these gems early? I find them through, just social media. Like I I follow certain people that make a lot of money in crypto. So when they talk about certain coins, I do research and then I come back to my audience and I tell y'all. But I follow people that made millions, that got millions of dollars in crypto, and I'll see what they do, they plays, and then I don't promote everything they say. Like it's a lot of coins that they talk about, low market cap coins, but I go to them and it just don't align with what I want to promote. So when I find a gem, it gotta align with something that I believe in. It don't just like I can't just be the YouTuber that promote everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna promote every single project. You know what I'm saying? I'll be seeing all of that stuff in the comments. Like, look at this coin, look at that coin, look at this one. And it's other YouTubers, right? It's other YouTubers out there that'll promote every single crypto. But my channel, Yon World, I just want y'all to understand this. My channel is not a crypto channel. Like, this is just something I'm into. Like, if you really follow my journey, I'm gonna continue to evolve and continue to grow on YouTube. My content is always gonna change. Right now, we just in the crypto. So I understand it and we talking about crypto. It might be a point in time where, I go on my traveling journey and I'm going on a world tour and we just vlogging. It might be a time where I go on a fucking workout journey. It might be a time where I have a family or something. Like I'm gonna continue to evolve on YouTube, right? It's just crypto right now. That's what we into. You know what I'm saying? Um, Peace, God. I was looking at your other video, bro. Keep doing your stuff from Los Angeles. Shout out to Chuck Nielsen, man. Shout out to everybody watching from all over the world, man. You never know who watching. I be getting a lot of people reaching out to me through Instagram. Um, It's kind of hard in Instagram because I be getting a lot of DMs. I don't really like checking my Instagram DMs, but shout out to everybody that hit me up in my email. I appreciate the emails. More professional. Um, what's a good amount for having nice returns? Uh, what's the goal amount? Oh, my bad. What's the goal amount for having nice amount of return? My ultimate goal amount, man, it'd be like 100 trillion. Like I'll be wanting 100 trillion in certain. It depends on the amount of circulating supply on a token. But overall, like in a lot of these projects, if you can get 100 trillion shares, you up. 100 trillion shares or more, that's always good. The slippage should always be set between 12 and 15. Try 12% first because it's the lowest. And then you can, if that don't work, 13, that don't work, 14, that don't work, 15. Ponyo EU, no, I haven't heard of that. It's a game to build the metaverse. That metaverse shit is real, y'all. Like that metaverse shit is real, man. I've been hearing about this so much. And why it's this quote, man. Like the meek shall inherit the earth. And I really believe that shit. Like I really believe that quote. The meek shall inherit the earth. And the meek are the people, is literally us, the people who can understand the internet technology, cryptocurrency. We know how to make money on our phone. We know how to monetize YouTube and our social media platforms and leverage that to put us in different positions. Those, I'm telling y'all, like it's a wealth transfer happening. And like all of this meta, this NFT, music streaming, contactless payments, all of it. I'm telling y'all, man, we moving in a crazy time, and it's gonna make some people feel like they can't adapt. But I'm telling y'all, the ones who adapt, man, if we can learn all of this shit, I'm about to learn all this shit. The metaverse, NFTs, crypto, music streaming, internet. I'm already learning it. I already have a grasp of it, but I'm just gonna sharpen my knife and get more and more skill in this fucking information technology area. Because this is I'm telling you, I'll just be so much be confirming it, man. Like so much be confirming what the fuck about to go on in this world, y'all. But that metaverse, I just been seeing it. Like I know it's like the beginning of it, but I think to understand, like what Black Rose talking about, I think to understand that shit is powerful right now. What's your thought on Doge, Elon Mars? Man, my cousin invested in that. My cousin, he was telling me about it. And I like, the only reason I will say I like that coin is because it's on crypto.com. And I'm like, how did you get on crypto.com? Like, I love a coin that that uses all of this marketing dollars in the right way, to get listed, to make sure they providing for the investors. So the fact that that coin is listed on coin or crypto.com, it's a good investment, because crypto.com is a trusted platform. You're gonna have liquidity. You can always get your money out. You don't gotta pay no crazy fees to buy in, to get out. It's a good project. If you want to invest, you could potentially go up 30%, 50% or higher. I don't know all the math on it, but my cousin showed me some numbers and I'm like, damn, I should have invested in that. But I'm invested in a lot of projects. It'd have to be a good project, man. It'd have to be like a good early project for me to like invest in, promote another project. Let's see. Gas fees eat so much of what we can actually invest. Yeah, that's true. That's the only kind of downside in investing early. It's pros and cons to investing early in certain crypto projects, right? It's pros and cons. You just got to remember that. It's part of the game. I want to get some Tsuzuki, but I want some Bone ETH for liquidity pool. Uh I got Tsuzuki and I got the Bone ETH liquidity pool. So do what you can. Slippage to 10, put a decimal and 0 at the end, get the amount of tokens you want. That's a good tip. Shout out to our base. Look up 1-3 Entry when you get a chance. Yeah, I don't think I'm investing in that project. Have you heard of VeChain? Yeah, I heard of VeChain. I wish I would have gotten in early to grab 50 trillion, but I only have 4 trillion because I bought yesterday for the first time hearing about it. Shout out to the intellectual gamer out in New Orleans. How long do you plan to hold on to Tsuzuki? 2 to 3 months, seeing what they doing and how good the development is. If it blow past a $5 billion market cap, like let's say if we get before Christmas, if this have $1 billion in it, right now I got 62 million, about 6 days old. But before Christmas, if this have $1 billion in it, bro, oh my God, I might hold longer, but I'm gonna definitely take profit once it gets to $1 billion market cap. But if it got $1 billion by Christmas, it's definitely hitting 5 billion. So we gonna see. Can you see how much I would have to spend to get at least 50 trillion? Let me see. Um, 50 trillion. You're gonna have to spend like 6 racks. Oh wait, hold on. Where is it? You have to spend about $3,200. You have to spend about $3,200 to get 50 trillion. I want to buy $1. Don't buy this project, bro. You're gonna need some money. I posted in your live Decentraland like a week. Metaverse, audience. Yeah. I know it's so much shit that come across my desk, y'all. Man. So many comments. And then when you talk about cryptocurrency on YouTube, it's like the bot comments. Like I don't understand like how YouTube don't crack down on that. But it's like the bot comments, then the bots will fuck around and have a whole conversation. You think you got all these comments, it's a whole bot conversation. Like, and they talking back to each other. Like, yeah, I went with this WhatsApp investor and got 15 Bitcoin. Like, y'all be reading that shit, bro. Like, and people be falling for them WhatsApp scams. I be trying to delete everyone I see in the comments. But when y'all have good information, though, I'm saying that to say, when y'all have good information, just and y'all see me live, just say it over. Like, even if you think I missed it or you think I heard it, I probably didn't, bro. Like, I process so much information and I deal with so many different people. I'm always learning shit. So I'm damn near like, I don't know what this chapter of my life would be called, but goddamn, I'm moving like a damn robot or some shit. Like I'm just, it's like I got a program in me to work, work for the future. That's what my program is saying. Like I'm working like I'm expecting kids or something. Like I'm expecting twins or something. Like why the fuck am I working so hard? You know, but I'm on it. I'm saying to say I'm on it. Just I really want to look up this metaverse because somebody I follow, um, I listen to a lot of people on YouTube where I support a lot of people on YouTube, but one of them is a dude from Detroit. His name Anton Daniels, but he made a video about like the metaverse, and then I saw like Facebook, the Mark Zuckerberg dude doing this video about the metaverse, and I'm like, bro, this shit really about to happen. Like, I'm like, I don't know why I actually can see that shit like being like a part of society, and I can see like um even with what's going on in China, like a fucking social credit score, like a social credit score, bro. Like shit, it's gonna be a lot of stuff changing, but um, like I was saying earlier, the meek will inherit this shit. The people who able to learn and adapt and not get scared, bro. Like you may even have family members who scared of all this technology shit, but you the one that understand it. So you the one that got to break it down and give them the information so it's digestible, or just be the goat, turn into the one for the family, you know, because we the ones that understand this shit, like understand this technology. A lot of people don't understand crypto. A lot of people don't understand none of this shit. So I feel like if you able to adapt and learn all of this new information, man, take it and run with it and do something with it because all of this shit is gonna be way more valuable in the next 5 years. And we might not you don't understand it when it's happening right in front of your face, but in hindsight, when you look back, you're like, damn, I could have been a part of this, or I could, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's where shit was moving. Oh, cryptocurrency really is about to be a global currency. Oh, this shit is accepted everywhere now. Like, oh, this what they was talking about in 2020, and this what they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta act like just act like you know what's going on. Act like you know, you see where this shit is headed. We see everybody can see where technology is headed. Cryptocurrency, all of this metaverse, contactless payment, making money on the internet, um, autonomous reality, bro. Look, I live in Detroit, y'all. I live in Detroit, right? So on downtown, right? Downtown, it's the street. It's called Michigan Avenue, right? It's this street called Michigan Avenue. And I seen the craziest shit, right? I was going to the bank. I was going to the Chase Bank, and then I seen this fucking robot, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I started to record it, but I was so shocked. I hope I'll catch it again. If I catch it again, I'm gonna record it and upload it. But I was so shocked, bro. It was a robot delivering food. And this motherfucker, it knew how to stop at the red light. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm so tripped out about it. I'm like, this mud stopped at the red light. It let the cars pass. Then when the light turned green, it went across the street and it delivered the food to somebody. So the restaurant sent out a robot, and I like literally seen this shit in Detroit. It's going on. It's happening on a very small scale, but like we got to pay attention to everything that's changing in this world. But that was just my little where the world is going rant, technology rant. But yeah, y'all. I hope y'all learned something about how to read these charts a little better. Right now, Suzuki Inu is sitting at $62 million in market capital. This project has a potential to reach $1 billion in market capital. When it reaches $1 billion in market capital, it will lose 2 zeros, right? It will lose 2 zeros, and this zero right here, the zero I got highlighted, it'll turn into a 1. So even when it even when it reaches a $500 million market cap, it will lose 1 zero. Like when it reaches $100 million market cap, it will lose 1 zero. But it has the potential to reaching $500 million market cap and even $1 billion market cap. So this is a project to look out for. Mononoke Inu saying if it loses a zero from where it's at right now, that would be $1 billion market cap. Right now, Mononoke Inu is sitting at a $364 million market cap. So the projects I talk about are audited. Mononoke getting audited by Certec. Suzuki has been audited by Tech Rate. Suzuki liquidity is also locked, so they can't run off with the money. And yeah, these are 2 good projects. I'm gonna be looking at some other projects, and we're gonna talk about Shiba too. We got to talk about my baby Shiba. Let me just pull her up on the screen. Shout out to my baby mama Shiba Inu. What the fuck is that? Shout out to my baby mama Shiba Inu. Recovering. She's been going crazy, and she about to have a real good November for Shiba. So don't ever sleep on my baby mama Shiba. But what y'all got in y'all wallet? Something heavy. Facts. I followed you, bro. Shout out to everybody. Damn, 5 million in volume. Nice. Shout out to everybody in the comments. It's your boy Yon World. I just wanted to tap in with y'all. 3 a.m. live, but my day just started. So I'm about to get off this, do some more research. Come back to y'all when I figure something else out. It's your boy. Wait, what do you think about the supply of Shiba? I think they got Shiba fucked up. I think they got Shiba fucked up, but they just certified the supply. So hey, that's what we working with. They claim it's 500. They claim it's 549 trillion. So hey, but that's why Shiba dropped. That's why Shiba dropped in price, y'all. And it was because they tried to spread FUD about the circulating supply. Like, oh, they was false. They was wrong about the circulating supply. So it's a whole fucking scam. Like they trying to make Shiba, man. Shiba has as much utility as Bitcoin, and people not gonna realize that until you look at the chart. In a couple years or a couple months from now, and you see Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba. Right, that's how the chart is gonna be. All right, this is the future cryptocurrency chart. Let me tell y'all right now: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba, top 3. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba, top 3. Remember I said that. That's going to be the top 3 cryptocurrencies of the world. Shiba is going to be a global cryptocurrency. It's already accepted at over 4,000 crypto ATMs, man. And those crypto ATMs are even in different countries, right? You can already pay for different things. Like it's real estate companies is accepting SHIB. You can buy gold with SHIB. Man, Shiba is gonna be a global cryptocurrency. So don't ever sleep on the original. While all these e-news is out here, don't ever sleep on the original. I bought the dip. I'm sitting on 475 million Shiba right now. 475 million, and I'm a proud holder. If Shiba loses another zero, right? If Shiba loses another zero, that will put it at a $100 billion market cap. So yeah, right now it's at a $70 billion market cap, just from what I can read. But you know, it's your boy Yon World. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you comment. Turn on post notifications. I'm out this